The sun is fully up, but we still have about 6.5 hours remaining, arguably the most difficult 6.5 hours at the 50th anniversary of the Rolex 24 live on speed. It's been quite a race thus far. Here's a look at where we currently stand after the long Daytona night. Justin Wilson in Michael Shank Racing's Ford Riley number 60, just 25 seconds ahead of Joey Hand. And in the GT class, the 67 of Wolf Hensler, the 59, the pole-sitting car in class, in the hands of Andrew Davis, and the 44 of Richard Leeds.
Brian Dial, look at that, just drafts up on the back of him, moves up to the high side. Scott knows he's there. Can't do a thing about it.
Folks, why is this important? Ryan Dial in car number 8, that white and blue Ford-powered Riley, just unlapped himself. He is now on the tail end of that lead lap and in with a shot of taking Peter Barron's Starworks team to victory lane here at the Rolex 24 at Daytona. The pictures are going to tell the story. Oz Negri right in the draft of Scott Pruitt. This is for the lead of the race. With less than 4 hours to go, Negri's got the inside run down into the bus stop and makes it easy.
188-mile-per-hour run right there. The Ford just powered by. And now you've got DL who'll pull the same issue this time.
He did it about an hour ago, so I don't expect anything any different.
Oh, two GT cars ahead of a battle for the lead. Who's going to get by? Oh, there's contact. Ooh, Oz Negri Jr. and Alan McNish, two of the toughest guys you'll ever see in a sports car. McNish looks up, the Ferrari 4 wide. 4 wide on the high banks.
The Ferrari guy looking in every mirror he's got, going, what the heck is going on here?
Somebody tell me on the radio, where should I go? And they will go side by side into the braking zone for the chicane.
Alan McNish doesn't give up on anybody. He's got the outside line, can't quite pull it off. The 60 car of Negri stays in front.
There is the balking coming off the chicane, and that's how McNish got up high over Allmendinger to get by for the lead.
Pruitt might get his wish, because I guarantee you AJ is hot. If I was a team manager, I might make him even hotter and tell him what the other guys said about him right about now.
After banging doors.
Still there, mate.
But I could just tell by some of the way the inputs, I mean, I know AJ, but just you can tell by the way.
Oh, there it is.
Boy, touching.
And again.
He's hot.
On the banking.
Still there.
Boy.
Yeah.
As they used to say, the first time is happenstance, the second time is coincidence, the third time it's enemy action. It is on here in Daytona. We've got a full course yellow.
Look at this battle in GT.
Fight in GT, and that is the 63 of Olivier Beretta. This is unbelievable. This is for overall honors in GT on board, and that was a little get out of the way. We are coming through. 63, Olivier Beretta. We know him so well here in the US. He is a...
He's off.
Oh,
He's off. Little twitch there as he went into the bus stop, just lost the handle on the car a little bit, had to correct it, Dorsey, and had to use the grass.
You had to get out of the throttle, and that's all it takes. The momentum broken, and the Porsche is right by.
With less than 1 hour to run until we see the checkered flag fall, it's far from over. But if you're a Ford fan, if you're an AJ Allmendinger fan, and a Mike Shank Racing fan, things certainly are looking good.
Oh, he's pushed out wide.
He went the wrong
side. Pushed out wide around the 45 car there. Seth Nyman behind the wheel. Didn't see the leader going around the outside. That caught him unawares. Good recovery by AJ.
One more lap to go. 3.56 miles between Mike Shank and that elusive victory in the Rolex 24. Ford has not been to victory lane here in the Rolex 24 in 13 years. It has been a long wait. For Mike Shank, it's his 7th consecutive Rolex 24 at Daytona.
My name in the side of your head, baby.
And AJ reminds Mike Shank he's got to shave his name in his head. It's an anniversary race. This has been a golden occasion. Mike Shank Racing finally does it. And AJ Allmendinger steers that Ford Riley to victory lane. Magnus Racing, a combined effort out of Utah and New York, and John Potter's men have done it. Andy Lally's going to get another watch. Magnus Racing dominates the GT class at the Rolex 24 at Daytona.
You talk about beating the best of the best. They just did do that.
That is a huge result for that team.
One more time.
I just really have to hand it to all these people you see behind me here who put this car together. 4 of us just get to abuse it for 24 hours. They had to spend months putting all the work so that we could abuse it. So it's just an amazing thing.